I was just a shadow in my own plan, counting dreams, holding books in my hand. Then you came crashing like a storm through my sky. Danger in your smile, but truth in your eyes. And I swore I'd never fall, but you made me break my walls. It started as a game, but my heart won't be the same. It's a dare to love, a risk I'm taking, a flame in the dark, a fire worth saving. I was safe, I was strong, but I needed something more. So I'm daring to love. You're the noise that keeps me wide awake.
Days turned into a week. The dare was officially over. On paper, Ella should have been relieved. She had her freedom back. No more whispers in the hallway, no more chaos in her routine, no more distractions from her carefully laid plans. But her heart felt heavier than ever. She studied harder than before, burying herself in textbooks until her eyes blurred. Yet every page she turned only reminded her of the boy who once sat beside her, pretending to quiz her but secretly doodling smiley faces in the margins. Every quiet moment reminded her of his laughter. Every silence reminded her of his music. She missed him. But admitting that felt like betrayal of herself, of her plans, of everything she had sworn to focus on. Meanwhile, Mikel withdrew from the spotlight. The once loud, untouchable bad boy was suddenly absent from parties, from basketball practice, even from his usual hangouts. His friends teased him at first, but when he stopped responding with his trademark grin, they grew worried. "Guy, this isn't you," Tan said one evening. Mikel only shook his head. "Maybe that's the problem. I don't even know who me is anymore." But deep down, he did know. He was the boy who had sat at a piano and played for a girl who listened like his music mattered. He was the boy who found peace in her presence, who wanted to be better because she believed he could be. And he couldn't let that go. The chance for redemption came unexpectedly. Royal Crown High School was hosting its annual Cultural and Talent Day. Students displayed projects, danced, sang, acted, a celebration of art and learning. Ella, of course, had signed up to present her science project on renewable energy. She stood nervously on stage that Saturday morning, explaining her project to parents and teachers. Her voice shook slightly, but she powered through, earning polite applause at the end. She was stepping down when the host announced the next performer. "Up next, we have Mikel Williams." Gasps and murmurs rippled through the crowd. Mikel, performing at Talent Day. This was new. Ella froze in place, her heart thudding. Mikel walked onto the stage in his slightly rumpled uniform, a hint of nerves flickering in his usually confident stride. He sat at the piano. And then he began to play. The melody was soft at first, then swelled, filling the hall with something raw and beautiful. The crowd hushed, stunned. No one had ever seen this side of Mikel. But Ella knew it. Her eyes blurred as she listened. The music wasn't just sound, it was confession. Every note seemed to say what words couldn't: regret, longing, hope. When the song ended, silence reigned for a moment before thunderous applause erupted. But Mikel didn't stand. He leaned into the microphone, his eyes searching the crowd until they found hers. "This one's for you, Ella," he said, voice steady despite the tremor beneath it. "For the girl who made me believe I could be more than just a dare." Gasps filled the hall again. Teachers exchanged surprised looks. Students whispered furiously. Ella's breath caught. It rushed to her cheeks. For once, she didn't care about the whispers. After the event, Ella tried to slip away, but Mikel caught her by the library steps. "Ella," he said, breathless, "I meant every word." She hesitated, hugging her books to her chest. "Mikel, I know I messed up. I know I hurt you. But please, give me another chance. Not as part of a dare. Not as a game. Just as me. His voice cracked on the last word. Ella searched his eyes, and for the first time, there was no smirk, no mask. Just Mikel. Honest. Vulnerable. Her throat tightened. Do you even know what you're asking? I have plans, Mikel. My future is mapped out. I can't afford distractions. I don't want to be a distraction, he said firmly. I want to be part of it. I want to see you win. To see you become everything you dream of. I don't care if people laugh. I don't care what they say. I care about you. Ella's chest ached. Tears pricked her eyes. Slowly, she whispered, "This scares me." He stepped closer, his hand hovering near hers but not touching. Me too. But maybe that's how you know it's real. Silence stretched between them, filled with unsaid words. Then, almost without thinking, Ella reached out and laced her fingers through his. Mikel exhaled shakily, as though he had been holding his breath for weeks. Ella gave a small, nervous smile. One chance, Williams. Don't waste it. His grin returned, but softer this time. Genuine. I won't. And as they stood there, hand in hand, Ella realized something. Plans were important. Grades were important. The future was important. But sometimes, so was love. And maybe, just maybe, daring to love wasn't weakness. It was strength.
A foolish game, but now nothing feels the same. It's a dare to love, a risk you're taking, a flame